Good morning. It's actually morning. I know I haven't vlogged in the morning for a while, or have been doing so irregularly. Yeah. But I just dropped my sister off a few minutes ago, or half an hour ago. But I came to school since I'm gonna come here anyway to work out later and have my nutrition appointment. I might as well just come here and do some work. But I was brushing my hair because my hair was a mess and I didn't have time to do it in the morning, so that's why my hair is also kind of frizzy. I'm about to head over to eat because I'm really hungry. Maybe get some coffee and then just go study until 10:30 or something like that before I head back to the car to get my gym clothes. Because it's just too cold to wear gym clothes out. Because I wanted to wear shorts for gym, or for the gym. Not I have gym class, because I don't have gym class, but I think you guys know what I mean. And I also got the Nike training app or whatever. I think something it's NTC or something like that. It's on the App Store on the iPhone, or the App Store on Apple, that's owned by Apple. Because there's also the Amazon App Store, but anyways, that's besides the point. And I got some workouts off there as well, so if I want to try something different, maybe I'll go to a class, but I'm not sure if I should because I do have that appointment at 12 and I don't want to be late to it. So anyway, I'm going to head out because my stomach's starting to rumble. Don't know what's with me today. Obviously, I haven't had coffee yet. Okay, so sorry, I'm breaking out. But anyway, so I did go to the nutrition appointment, like I said, and we it wasn't she didn't give me specific foods oh, you have to eat this, and oh, you should, be eating bagels in the morning and this for lunch or whatever. She said I actually don't eat too bad, but I do need to start limiting my eating out intake and try to just prepare food at home. And, I used to not really like going to the supermarket with my mom, but now I guess I'm older and I kind of have a different look at it, and I can just kind of go and, tell her, oh, I want this, or don't get that, and that kind of thing. And we kind of do it, but I think I need to plan it out more and see exactly what I'm going to like. We actually added a goal, which is kind of nice. It's so my weekly goal is to learn one recipe per week. I was thinking I'll be doing this probably Sundays. I'll probably be looking for recipes just because Sundays it's the easiest day for me to, it's the most flexible day for me to actually learn a recipe and, go buy the stuff and the ingredients and go, check if I like it and take the time to cook it. And if I like it, then I can do leftovers for the week, or parts of the week for lunch or dinner or something. And just different kinds of recipes. I'm not just saying only dinner or only lunch or vegetarian and blah blah blah. Just anything that I come across that looks cool. Sorry, there's a commercial going on. So anyways, we wrote this little paper, so let me just pause this and then flip it over. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so we made this little list. She wrote this down, and it's basically my schedule. So it's from Monday to Sunday, and she wrote the days that I babysit. So I babysit every day from 3 to 7 about, and then I have class from 1 to 4, and my class on Saturdays, and then I have my other classes from 12:30 to 1:45. She says now this can vary, with my schedule, but she says she wrote down my goals here, so let me show you. So gym's 3 times a week, so I'm gonna be going Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And she said if I can't go Friday or something because an errand comes up or something comes up, then to try to go Saturday or Sunday, make it up. Then 3 meals a day and 3 snacks a day, and like I said, try the recipe. And she put some go grocery shopping with mom once a week, that kind of thing. And then she also gave me some websites where I can actually go, instead of going to the Paula Deen site and stuff, where there's full of lard and stuff like that, or there's just websites where it's so many different recipes that you don't even it's just you don't even know if it's healthy or what. Like, it can range from like simple pies to like elaborate stuff. Like the Food Network site, sometimes it's so I've tried getting recipes and it works, but like there's so many different kinds of recipes out there, and there's like some that I'm like, oh my god, a lot of this is just stuff you buy processed from the box, and I don't like cooking that way. At least like when I cook stuff. In terms of baking, I'm saying, because I haven't really like cooked stuff, but except I do make some good lasagna apparently. But anyway, and then she kind of wrote me like an example of what I can do. So breakfast, fruit with yogurt, and then for a snack, a hard-boiled egg to give me protein, especially like after the gym. For lunch, maybe like a quesadilla or a sandwich or some sort of with a side of veggies. And then my snack, I can have some plain nuts, or string cheese or something like something small like that. And then don't eat while I babysit, because sometimes I tend to eat. Like, she said it's fine if I eat like a little snack, like if the baby has like oranges or something, like to eat that, but not to eat the other like food dinner with her if I'm gonna have dinner when I get home anyway. Especially if like it's like, you know, faster food and like easier dinners and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm just like peeling this case. Like, you guys should see my case. It's really cool. It's like a cassette player, but because there was this plastic that like I keep like playing with anyway, so I just took it off, but now it looks all like faded and stuff. But I told Michael, I'm like, well, you know, cassettes are old, so I guess it should look old. I don't know. So yeah, that's why she wrote dinner, just to watch my portions, because I do tend to serve myself either too much or too little, and then I don't fill up, and then just have one snack. Because what I tend to do is I start watching TV after dinner, and then I have a bowl of cereal, then I have a popsicle, and then I have this. So she said to actually maybe try to even get like a few prepackaged stuff, like just to make my life easier. She goes, you don't have to go through this like whole extent of like difficult recipes, especially if you if obviously like as a student she understands, and she goes, and you're working and everything, it's just not gonna it's just gonna be something that you're gonna put yourself up to fail for. So that's why I just try going at it slow, one recipe a week, and then that way like I could start varying stuff. You know, she says there's nothing wrong with a quesadilla just as long as you're having the whole grain or whole wheat tortilla, and you know, maybe you could even add veggies inside of it or anything like that. So what she suggested is actually to, first of all, every day I should take like 5 minutes, like especially like maybe at night. She said it would be the best thing to just write down what might be good for me to eat the next day, or kind of plan stuff. Also get like prepackaged, like for the snack thing, which I know I keep going off topic, but like I like kettle corn, like the popcorn stuff that they sell at Trader Joe's. So she said just get a bag of that and just eat that one bag, or you know, chips or whatever. I mean, she didn't say chips, but she said like obviously you want to try something healthier, but just something like that, like something small, or those apple crisp kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go to Costco probably and just try to look for something, or go to, you know, obviously I'm trying to get away from the prepackaged stuff, but it's, you know, you can't completely close yourself off from this stuff, because it's gonna happen. I mean, like, maybe at some point I will go towards that extreme and everything. I asked her, because I'm like, I really like juicing and like making fresh juices and stuff. I'm like, is that fine? She goes, just watch what you're putting into it. Try to put everything with the original skin. Don't try to peel it. What? Oh, okay, so it was like some weird thing on TV. It looked like it was for Ellen Pompeo, but it wasn't. So, she said that I should probably just, like, you know. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about, to tell you the truth. I could probably go rewind this, but I won't. So, yeah, she said, like, obviously, for the juices, yeah, she said, just try not to rely on them, because they are full of, like, sugar, and, like, they're not all that, you know, it's great to have them, but they're not the they still won't supplement a full, eating vegetables, like, straight. Because, and I knew this, that even though you make a juice, like, even if it's not store-bought, it's, like, something you make, there's still nutrients that do, because of the way they're peeled, like, there's pulp, obviously, like, a lot of people don't like pulp, but sometimes that's the nutrients that's left over from the stuff that isn't, like, liquid. So, and it's just the way, I know people, like, I always say this, like, oh, it's going to go down the same tube, it doesn't really matter. But just the way your body works sometimes and digests certain things, it digests liquids different than solids and that kind of stuff. And it's just, it absorbs more nutrients from stuff that is solid. I know people do the whole raw thing and stuff, but I like, it's actually funny because tomatoes, I think it's lipoteins. I'll look it up and put the correct one. I read this in the, Dr. Jennifer Wu's book of Feed Your Face. But anyways, you actually have to cook it in order for the lipoteins to actually become active, and that way you're actually protecting your skin from the sun, like, or kind of in a way reversing some of the damage that you might have done, like, let's say you forgot to put sunblock or anything like that. But raw tomatoes won't have the same effect. So it depends on the food, it depends the way you're eating it, it depends, how your body's going to digest it and absorb the nutrients. So she said maybe to have it with, like, my meals, but not, like, as a sole snack. She also said to try to stay away from the protein shakes, because every once in a while, like, they do fill you up, and I'll make a smoothie with a protein it's like a protein shake kind of thing, but basically I just make the smoothies with using the protein powder, when I'm in a hurry, or also, like, after the dinner. She said, it's not all that necessary, because you're not trying to bulk up, and they actually have a lot of added sugars and that kind of stuff, that isn't that great for you, and just adds calories. So she said it's actually better to stay away from those. Also, she said to, like, I know Trader Joe's does this because my boss is always, like, they don't really shop at regular markets. Like, it's not that they're, like, health nuts or anything, but they just don't shop at regular markets, because if they're not going to try at least, like, cooking daily, at least they're going to try to, buy as fresh as they can, so, for the baby. So they actually, or, like, whatever is good. I guess it's better, cheaper in a way, because it's local. Sometimes, or, like, Trader Joe's and Whole Foods tend to be more into, like, selling local, or at least telling you it is. So anyway, I don't really know exactly why they don't like the regular market, but they don't. Like, they don't really have anything against it. They just prefer Trader Joe's and Whole Foods and that kind of stuff. Anyways, but they do sell, like, containers. And, like, the fruit's already cut up, like the cantaloupe, and obviously, like, blueberries and blackberries are easy, but they have, like, watermelon cut up or stuff like that. So she said to do that, to buy, like, the baby carrots, and that usually come in a package. Buy some string cheese. I know it sounds childish, but, like, do that. A little tangerine, which is sometimes the baby has that, so to have that kind of stuff. And then in terms of the days that I don't have, like, that's not my regular schedule, where it's because of class, it's kind of, like, hectic. She said to try to eat anyway before class, and breakfast and stuff, and then if I do go out, to just look at she goes, I know you might have to do some work, but research what ingredients, like, a plate might have, and try to, like, make a list of the healthier options if they don't have one, or, you're curious about it. And that way, I'm not completely depriving myself of, like, going out, or, because it's bound to happen. So she said just to look at the healthier stuff. So it was all good advice. I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys. Like, I used to be a real big health nut. I'll admit, like, I loved books on nutrition. I still have a few that I didn't give away, but there's, like, one that I was, like, obsessed with, and I would, like, write my little list and everything, and then I would kind of forget about it. But then I met my boyfriend, and not even that, it's just, like, before that, I school started getting more hectic. I started getting less sleep, so I just would grab the easiest thing. My mom started working more, so it was like grocery shopping was, and I never really liked going with her, but like I was tired, she was tired, and it was just like work and stuff. So so yeah, I kind of just stopped doing it, but I really do like it. I think it's cool, and I like the healthier food. I know it sounds weird, but yeah, if you guys do have any advice, or you guys want to share any websites that are really good for recipes, please leave them in the comments below. I would really, really appreciate that. Like, I'd probably love you forever, just for writing recipe stuff. And I do like to cook, and I do like to bake, so I just get lazy because I don't like. I look at stuff, I'm like, I don't know what I can make out of this. So, because my mom, like, she cooks not very Mexican, because it's actually, like, whitewash Mexican. Like, rice and beans is typical, but in terms of, like, she doesn't, like, do, like, a lot of, like, chiles rellenos and, you know, chicharron and that kind of stuff, which is, like, you guys would look it up. It's basically, like, chicharron is basically pig fat or something. Not pig fat, but it's, like, it's pig, it's pork, but it's very, very, very greasy, and there's a lot of lard involved in a lot of Mexican cooking, and like, or not just lard, but like oils, like fried this and fried that, and my mom doesn't believe, like, she fries like tacos every once in a while, but like, it's not an occasional thing even, it's like once in a while, but, you know, but still, like, sometimes that doesn't seem appetizing to me, like the whole rice and beans, or like we have like rice, beans, maybe potato here, but like nothing to really like complete a meal. So sometimes that also, like, there's no, like, there's pasta and stuff, but there's just nothing to add flavor to it except salt, and like there's no sauce, or there's no vegetables, or something always feels like it's missing. And then I just look and I'm like, oh, there's too little and too many stuff at the same time. Like, there's a lot of, like, different fruits and stuff, but, like, nothing that actually sounds like it would really go together. So I should start getting a little less lazy on that. But anyway, lazy. Sorry, I don't know why I was saying lazy, but lazy, on that. So that's what happened. And then I went to work and whatever, and I stayed a little later because, my boss her schedule ran late. So, but it was really funny. And she went to swimming and that kind of stuff, and I had to pick up the dog, which always makes me want a dog, because I keep seeing dogs. And then we also have to start ordering the parts for my car, which we're just going to end up getting from the dealer anyway, because it's just too difficult to try to guess and see if it's going to fit, if we get it from another part, or like if it's going to be good, or that kind of stuff. So we're just going to waste more time and money trying to figure that out than if we just go directly to the dealer. And we got kind of a good deal, so... Oh, my allergies are kicking it back in because of medicine's wearing off. I took, like, the 24-hour Claritin. But anyway, I'm going to go to bed now. I'm actually going to do some homework, and I don't have to take my sister early tomorrow, but I'm going to try to get up early so I can go to school at a reasonable time, because I felt so productive going to school early, because I actually sit down and get stuff done and concentrate on what I have to do. So I'm going to try to do that. And then tomorrow should be kind of like a regular day. I'm going to try to vlog in the morning and kind of vlog at school. But I can't promise anything. So anyways, but I will see you guys tomorrow. So good night. Keep watching this, please. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye.